Welcome to Miracles of Islam. In this video, we will reveal to you what NASA scientists discovered about the Kaaba from space. And from that, you might be surprised to hear the benefits of praying at the Kaaba or towards the Kaaba on a psychological level as proven by science. And if you are Muslim, you will probably say Alhamdulillah for the blessing of Islam. Every Muslim prays towards the Kaaba 5 times a day. 1,400 years ago, these verses from Surah Baqarah ayat 114 were revealed, where Prophet Muhammad, peace of Allah be upon him, was ordered by Allah to face the holy Kaaba during prayer. Thus, many non-Muslims claim that Muslims worship the Kaaba in the same way that non-Muslims worship idols. But this is not true. Muslims do not worship the Kaaba. It is simply a direction that creates harmony and unity among Muslims in their worship of the one and only God, Allah. How could anyone equate turning towards the Kaaba as idolatry? Idolatry is worshipping something other than God, which is one of the biggest sins in Islam. The very foundation of Islam is to worship Allah alone without associating any divinity with Him. Therefore, no Muslim worships the Kaaba. Muslims direct all their prayers and supplications only to Allah and Allah alone, and they also put their ultimate trust in Allah alone. Others say that Muslims pray towards the Kaaba because their God is in Mecca. This is not true. Islam teaches that if you are in a place where you do not know the direction of the Qibla, then you can pray in any direction because Allah can see and hear you wherever you are today. Science has made enormous progress, and we now know several psychological benefits behind praying towards the Kaaba. Science has proven that when a person prostrates, the body releases a lot of negative energies. So, how does this relate to the Kaaba? In fact, when the American astronaut Neil Armstrong observed the Earth from space, he saw strong radiations emitted by the Earth, and particularly by the Kaaba. He said that these radiations were spreading over a longer distance. So some Muslim scholars argue that these radiations connect the Earth Kaaba to the celestial Kaaba, known as Bayt al-Ma'mur, also called the frequent house. Bayt al-Ma'mur is the equivalent of the Kaaba outside the realms of human existence. It is located directly above the Kaaba in the 7th heaven. And above the Bayt al-Ma'mur is the throne of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Like humans, angels perform tawaf around Bayt al-Ma'mur. It was reported in a hadith that over 70,000 angels visit Bayt al-Ma'mur to worship Allah every day and never return. The following day, a new legion of 70,000 angels comes, and this cycle will continue until the last day, which puts into perspective the massive number of angels that exist in heaven compared to humans on earth. Science has proven that the radiations emitted by the Kaaba is short-wave. This is why when Muslims are around the Kaaba, it is as if they are being recharged by a mysterious energy, and anyone who has been at the Kaaba will tell you that during and after the Hajj, they experience an unprecedented feeling of peace of mind and happiness. Another amazing thing about the Kaaba is that the black stone is not an ordinary stone. Science has proven that it is the oldest stone in the world and has characteristics unlike any other stone on the planet. They discovered that the materials of black stone do not come from our solar system. In fact, our body picks up multiple electromagnetic radiations from the environment every day, and these radiations store in the frontal lobe of our brain, which causes stress, anxiety, and depression. However, researchers have found that these radiations can be extracted from our brain by lowering our heads during sujud, and above all, that during prayer we move towards the most powerful magnetic field on the planet, which is the Kaaba, which attracts all these negative energies and takes them out of the brains of the believers. This is why numerous researches have proven that daily prayer in Islam reduces stress and provides a greater sense of well-being and purpose. It also reduces the fear of the uncertainties of life and death. Dr. Andrew Newberg is a neuroscientist and physician who has conducted extensive research in the area of neuroimaging and the relationship between the brain and spirituality. In his book, How God Changes Your Brain, Dr. 524, Andrews showed the role of prayer in slowing the process of aging. He also explained that extensive and repetitive prayers can permanently modify many structures and functions of the brain. These are just a few of the countless benefits of prayer in Islam proven by modern science. Thus, we understand that Allah did not prescribe 5 daily prayers, except that it was for our own benefit. We say, Alhamdulillah, that Allah has guided us to the right path of Islam. May Allah make us among His beloved servants. Please support our dawah by subscribe, like, and share. Shukran jazakum Allah khairan. Assalamu alaikum.